Yo, what up everybody? It looks a little bit different here. I'm at my dad's house and I had to take out the transmission for him this morning, but since he had to go to work, I took out that transmission. It was kind of a hassle this morning, so I'm gonna grab Panda, park it in the garage, and we gotta fix this window like now. Now I finally get the chance to work on this window, which is hell of annoying. So I'll show you guys what's going on here. Usually when I roll this window up, it rolls down. So let me prove it to you guys. I'm gonna roll this up. Windows up. Right, correct. So it's opening very lightly, so this is not good. And when I roll it down, it rolls down. So let's try rolling it back up. It doesn't work that way. Oh, but it rolls down. It doesn't ever roll down. This is how I have to roll it up. That's what I have to do. So I'm tired of doing that shit because I never want to roll it down. So I'm gonna roll it up like this, and we're gonna unscrew everything here, pull it off, and take out the regulator and this mechanism that's inside that powers the window up and down, whether it's electric or manual, is called the regulator. So I have one in the trunk. I'm gonna replace it, and then we'll go from there. And here it is, the whole machine. Window regulator. The window sits on that hole right there, and that hole right there is a loop for your window. Go right here, and obviously this goes through the hole of your door, and then this just bolts onto the door, so that way the whole thing doesn't move. And it works by that crank right there. Sometimes those cranks go out, so that's a problem with mine, and something inside here is what's broken on mine. So I tried this I got this at the junkyard, and it worked pretty good there. Yeah, so when I got it at the junkyard, it worked pretty good. This thing worked hella perfect. It was on track and everything. Took it off before it started raining, so I had it in my car for like a few weeks now. So I cannot wait to put this thing on, so I can finally have some type of air inside my car, because sometimes it gets stuffy and I can only roll down my driver's side. But to have the air circulate through the car, since it's a two-door, you know, I need both. Or I have a screw inside here. You know, if I can show you guys, there's one, and I have another one inside here, dead center, right there. And then the rest should just pop off. Like, this is just the clamp inside, so just pop all off. Okay guys, I want you to check out something that most people have a hard time with, and it's something very simple, but it's a little bit difficult to do. Okay, now I got this panel off, that really holds this whole thing down. So you guys are probably wondering why I got the flathead screwdriver into the window crank. So for those that do know why I have it like this, is because you guys have probably been through this 1,000 times and probably just said, forget it, I'm gonna get motor windows. But for those that don't know how to do this and has cars that can do this, and wonder why, like, if these things break, this is how you're able to change them. So guys, let's see if the camera will work with me. Hopefully this angle will help you guys see exactly what I'm doing. So I'm pulling the thing out a little bit, put the pin on there, got it. Remove this pin. So here's the pin that I was talking about. It's actually out, and we're gonna set that inside. That should come off that easy. Again, this is for you guys that don't know. You can see the teeth inside. It's supposed to be a little bit more grippy in there, but right now they're a little bit smooth, and that's why it's good to replace them. I like the aluminum ones. I might order some. And this pen sits right here. So when it's inside right here, this little piece right there, that little nub, it locks onto that nub and the teeth go inside. So these teeth go inside and this clamp spins in that little loop right here, a little hole in it, and it stays on. So that's how these weird things work. But you can find these at Pep Boys or O'Reilly's and you can replace them. So don't be afraid to replace them. And like I said, you just pull that pen out. Try to pull it out all the way, because one side's not enough. Pull it out because this will still catch on. So just pull it out completely and it's just pop off. Careful on the top part right here because it hooks in. You pull it off from the window and then pull it out. I'm gonna start on the bottom. Okay guys, got the window out, door panels over there, new regulator there. I'm going to take out this older regulator, and as you can see on the little nub, let me see, the teeth are a little bit like eaten away. It's just over time it happens. It's not as grippy as it should be on the gear. Sometimes you find these things very smooth and you just have to replace the whole entire thing. So we removed 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. But before removing these bolts, you have to remove the 2 bolts that are underneath the window. So let's get to that now. So here's one right here. And really, you don't have to take it off all the way. You loosen it and you shift it over, comes through that hole. And the other one should be in the hole around here somewhere. I think I have to lower it a lot more, and I should be able to reach it from this hole. So I guess we're gonna go on down. There we go. So we stick a socket wrench in there, loosen that one, and that's why it has this big giant opening right here, and you're able to loosen that one. And then what you do is slide the window back up to where it'll lock back in here. Then you remove these 4 bolts and push out the mechanism and slip it through this big giant hole right here. So let's get to it. Alright guys, I got the old one out and there's the new one. As you can see, it's a little bit more shinier than this one, but I don't know why. It's very loose and wobbly here in these gears, so I'm really glad I'm able to change it. But I also found out one other thing. Right here in the window, I noticed on my passenger side, this motor right here powers my lock. As you can see, it's one giant rod to lock. This one's to open the door, obviously, but for this motor right here, it works for locking and unlocking the door. And I noticed that around the same time that this started messing up, it is not working. So let me figure it out. Well, actually I did figure it out, and if I reach behind here, or here, how you guys follow this? This is obviously something to the battery, and it goes into here. And the zip tie, and that's it. It's not even connected. No, yeah, it's not even connected to that motor right there, because let me see if I can reach, and there we go. They weren't inserted all the way. It might have got pulled out from the window. So what I'm gonna have to do now, I don't know which is which, to be honest, because these are yellow and red, or yellow and blue, and these are just 2 other wires. So I don't think it matters which in this way. I'm gonna have to figure this out. And then, yeah, 2 different colors. So I'm gonna find some wire to connect to these 2, and then go from there. Alright guys, I got all the wires connected. If you've seen my video with the headlights, and you guys know what these things do, these things made my life a lot easier, so I didn't have to use these like jinked out thingies, because I don't have any, and I'm not going to spend any more money to go to the store and buy more of these. So I have plenty of these splitter things, and they work fine. So let's see how everything locks and unlocks. Let's unlock, and it locks. Unlock, and it locks pretty damn good. So now, since we got that fixed and out of the way, I can go ahead and replace the mechanism, put the panel back on, and test out the window. Out with the old, in with the new. It's time to put this baby in. You guys remember my first vlog, there was a gap that I always let water in when it goes to the car wash. So what I did was wedge it up real tight, and there's a track. Hold on. This track, make sure your window is perfectly inside the track here, and there's another track in there. So I got it all up super flush. I wedged my towel in there so that way the window doesn't fall, because there's nothing holding the window up except for itself. The window's holding itself up. I want all this super flush like how it is now, so that way when I do a car wash or any water won't get inside right here. Okay guys, everything's in place. Everything's in place, as you can see. I bolted everything on. There's the bolt, there's the bolt, and those 4. And to put the crank on, it's not on with the pin, but I'm going to put it on so that way I can try to roll it up. So I just hope it rolls up pretty flush. And here's the moment of truth. Here we go. There we go. Please go in flush. Oh, hell to the yeah. There is no, oh wait, there's a little crack. And it's gone. Oh, sugar sexy. Alright. This guy's beautiful, by the way. Check it out from the outside. There's no cracks, no nothing. I would like to say everything is good here. Finally. Now let's just put on the panel and we're done. Panel is on. Everything's locked into place. Nothing's coming out. Window is super duper flush. And the window crank is on. Let's see how this works. Oh my, yes. Oh, this is nice. Look at that roll up right there. That is real nice. Done with that. As for this thing, no need for that anymore. That's it for today. I am extremely tired. I would like to thank you guys for making it to the end of the vlog with me. It means so much to me. I hope you guys had fun, or if I made your day interesting with what I had to show you. I mean, it's not much, but it's a little bit of like, I'll call it like a recap for those that do know how to take some of these parts off and put them together, and also just a small demonstration for those that don't know how to take apart cars. I mean, it's not hard. I think cars are like Legos. I mean, they just have snap-on parts and screws, and it's not really that hard. So putting the windows back together and all that stuff, you know, it's not crazy to do unless you have the proper tools. But back to what I was saying, thank you guys for making it to the end of the vlog, and if you like what I did, put a like on it, and I would like you guys to comment down below if you know any other Honda Civic mods that would look good for this car before I go through with my build. I'll probably help out with certain ideas that I already have, and probably will make them better, because I'm ordering a new part for the bumper, and it might take a bit for it to get here, but I do have stuff for the front end now. that I'll probably do in the next vlog. And also in the next vlog, I promise you guys I'm gonna do something a little different, just to show you guys what I like to do on my spare time and all that stuff. But until then, I'm going to go inside and get some rest. I'm extremely tired already. I mean, I worked on my dad's Jeep. Like, look at that transmission that I had to take out this morning. It was not easy. It smashed my thumb, so that's why, yeah. Whew. Smashed my thumb, and I'm already like exhausted, not paying attention to a lot of things. I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna get some rest, so that way I can pump out the next vlog for you guys. I'm sorry again for not posting as much. Like I said, I had food poisoning for a week, and also it was like my birthday and it rained and all the other crap I probably said at the beginning of this video. But please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.